So I'm here at I stopped by quickly at a Roadcut. You can kind of see Roadcuts can be kind of like a little sketchy. So, you know, always be careful. I'm wearing a hard hat right now because you can kind of see up there how loose looking some of that material is. Actually, you can see some of the mineral that I'm trying to get some samples of. So the reason I'm here is that there's a blue scapolite. So I'm gonna try and get myself some samples of blue scapolite. I heard this from a fellow collector and he gave me some information, and I'm gonna just do a little bit of collecting here. But this is just a road cut on the way to another spot. So I've found a couple of things on some samples of what looks to be probably muscovite. Don't know what the green mineral is in here, but there was a bit of green mineral, and there's a little bit of some kind of pinkish mineral in there by the looks of it. And this guy, kind of a yellow mineral. I'm wondering if this is also scapolite, just not blue. And here's some more of that stuff. I'll definitely ask the person who clued me in on this place what it is. Here's what I think is blue scapolite. It's kind of a purpley blue. This is what I found so far. And then I also found this interesting piece. It's got some really interesting greens and stuff, and you can kind of see some mineralization there, some green mineralization. So I asked the person, once again, the person who clued me in on this place, because there seems to be some interesting stuff. And also, it seems like this place has what's called fuchsite, which is like a green mica. And I saw a piece farther down in the road cut that looked promising that I could probably collect. So I'll show you guys that. Actually, I just spotted this guy. This looks like, but this looks like muscovite. But I'll show you some examples of the blue. So yeah, I can't actually see it here. So this is some of that blue scapolite, and then farther up there, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a hunk of it in the actual road cut. But there's no way I'm getting up there, so no chance on getting that. But I'll definitely show you guys that, what I think is fuchsite. Show that to you so that you guys can see that at least. Oh. I managed to bust a couple pieces off of this chunk of blue scapolite. Got some good pieces off of there. Here we go. It's a little bright for me, so I don't know if this is zooming in properly. So sorry if the zoom is not working as it's supposed to. I think it's working. I hope you guys can see that blue in there. And I'm gonna leave just after I go and get that piece of what a large chunk of what I believe is fuchsite. I've got the chunk that I managed to get it out of off of the road cut, and this definitely looks like it's like a green mica. So I know that one of those is a fuchsite, so maybe this is fuchsite, or at least that's what I think it might be. Before leaving the road cut, I thought I'd check out the other side just in case there was anything interesting. And sure enough, look at this. Got a pyrite right there. And then it looks like maybe that's scapolite, or maybe that's some kind of like a tremolite crystal. But look at that. It's a bit rusted and oxidized pyrite, but it's there. And there's some also there. And I found other pieces, not this one here. Now where is it? It's a small one, right there. Right above my thumb. There's a tiny little crystal. And yeah, like, I'm surprised. But it's a pleasant surprise. I'm gonna keep looking and see if I find anything else, and I'll show you guys if I do. So, kept looking, and I found these chunks of pyrite. This seems like a little promising little Roadcut itself. I'm happy that I double checked this side. I found a couple more pyrite specimens. As you can see, I found one kind of loose, damaged, bigger one, and then right where my thumb is pointing, there's a small little pyrite crystal. So here's the largest specimen of blue scapolite I managed to get from the Roadcut. As you can see, there's like a vein running along this kind of edge. You can see it's kind of like it goes from light blue to kind of like a more darker indigo blue. It's actually, in person, you can kind of see it there. It's almost like a dark purple. And it's pretty cool. And a lot of this material is scapolite. It's just like white scapolite, and then there's just some of it that's blue. I can actually show you on the back of it. There's a little pocket where you can see a couple scapolite crystals. The majority of it is just white, but then you'll get these pockets of blue scapolite. But it doesn't seem like they had like crystal pockets. It was just like kind of lumps. It's all lumpy. I didn't see any evidence of it being crystallized, though. That would be very cool. I'm sure it might be possible, but I'm not 100% sure. But this is the largest piece, and I found a couple other pieces, smaller pieces, some that are darker, almost like a bluish purple instead, and I'll show you guys what those look like. So here are the other specimens. As you can see, these are a lot darker blue in color, like a dark indigo purplish color, as you can see. Though there wasn't a lot of this material, I only found small fragments of it, but it was such dark blue that I had to take it home for keeping it as a specimen. And this piece is a lot more purple in person, but the lighting just doesn't, and the camera doesn't pick it up. And then I found this piece where you can see the light blue vein along this edge. So this was a find that I was not expecting. As you can see, it's two veins of green mica. Now, I don't know whether or not if this is fuchsite, which is a type of muscovite variation that's green itself, or this is just a regular plain muscovite vein with chlorite inclusions or chlorite growing in with it. You can kind of see up here, there's a larger chunk of mica, and it seems to be the more on the muscovite side. So I don't know if it's like a muscovite vein with chlorite inclusions, or if it's a fuchsite vein with some flecks of muscovite included, because I mean fuchsite is just a variation of muscovite anyway, so it could be possible that it's just a mix of fuchsite and mica, but I'm a little unsure. Personally, looking at it, I would want to say I think it might be chlorite inclusions. At least I lean closer to that than it being fuchsite, but who knows? Let me know what you guys actually think. But this was a cool, unexpected find. It'll look nice in my cabinet. Here's that specimen with the kind of lumpy, worn, weathered, largest pyrite crystal that I found, and it's got this interesting yellow mineral below. Now, I think this might be cleaved by the looks of it. Like this outside bit looks a little more weathered than the other bit, but even then, like, I don't know what it is. It's interesting. I tested it and it seems to be between a 3 and a 5 on the Mohs hardness scale. So I'm open up to suggestions. It's a yellow mineral that might grow kind of bladed. And it grew in what you can see is a calcite vein with some pyrite. So if anybody knows what kind of mineral that might be, I would appreciate your information. So on top of that larger piece of pyrite with the mystery yellow mineral, I found a couple other smaller pieces, some fragments, and then I found a couple guys still on matrix with actually whole crystals. They're quite small, so I'll actually I'll put up some pictures of them right now so that you can see what those pictures look like. I hope you can appreciate those pictures, the closer ups. One kind of has like a kind of a diamond shape, whereas the other is more like kind of like an octahedral, maybe. Well, not octahedral. The diamond shape is octahedral. And this would be, I can't remember crystal shape names. I'll put it up in the top because I can't remember. But this is also a nice, well-shaped crystal. Small, but I like the shape of it, so I took it home. I don't have a lot of self-collected pyrite specimens anyways, so the more I can put in my collection, the happier I am. We have gotten to the end of the video. I thank you guys for watching. If you have gotten this far, please consider dropping a like and a subscription if you haven't done either of any of those. I appreciate you watching. Please also drop in the comments below which was your favorite, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't as flashy as some of my other rockhounding videos where I found like nice minerals, nice crystals and stuff like that. This is a little more niche with just some kind of uncommon minerals that I wanted to take a crack at collecting. So it's a little more unique, but I hope you guys still enjoy this kind of stuff. If you are new to the channel, I do rockhounding, arrowhead hunting, lapidary, and flint knapping related videos. So if any of those things are your cup of tea, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.